Hey everyone, it is Sunday, April 6th. This is our first hunt of the year. I do have something in the ground and I did want to start the year out fresh by pulling it out before we videoed it.
Yes,
So
yes.
once again, Mike's thrilled with me.
She's like, here looks like something. I'm like, you think?
So I kind of already saw it.
But look at the size of it. It's worth videoing. Go ahead and grab that for the second time.
Only this was showing, so.
But look at the size of this blade. It's broke on the tip, but you can see there, like on the one side. Yeah. Just look at the working on that. You can see what a beast of a blade. It's got a big twist to it. Looks like it's missing just a little bit off of the tip right there. But I bet that's gonna look pretty cool, cleaned up. Yeah, this whole edge is beautifully worked, you can see. Yeah, sweet. All right, way to kick off the year. Hopefully I'll get my hands on something anyway. This is a spot. So actually the farm that's just a kitty corner to here is a farm that we walk quite a bit. And it has not been worked up yet. This is on the other side of that, and it's all really, really worked up well. So hopefully we'll find something, new spot for us. Fingers crossed.
Minutes. We're hoping that this field is on fire. We didn't get to look a lot last year because of a lot of different issues that came up, but I did find another one. So
It's been like 10 minutes. She's got two. I do have a scraper. I'm gonna throw in there as an addition because it is gorgeous. Look at this thing. Normally I don't video a ton of these, but this thing is, look at,
really sweet.
Yeah, the material is gorgeous. Really, really well worked. But she's got a sweet little point here on the ground. Looks like it has a little nick on it. But look at the serrations.
Oh yeah, it's nicked over here.
Yeah. One base or ear there. Look at the little.
Wow, those are really cool.
Yeah, Indiana green with a stripe through it at the top. Wow, that's awesome.
That's really cool.
Sweet point.
So far, a good start.
All right.
Hope our luck continues.
Yeah. All right, guys, Tika's on the hunt there. I actually just bent over. There's flake everywhere. This new spot is pretty awesome. I accidentally just picked this up, and I thought it was a flake, guys. I just saw a little edge of it, and I popped it out, and look at this. Oh my gosh, unfortunately the base has got two little dings, and I can tell right now that is as thin as you can get right there. This would have been a little, look at that. Yeah, you can tell a little bifurcate, a big bifurcate. I found one across the road here a couple years ago. Same thing, big wide ears, tiny little bifurcated base. And this thing would have been an absolute killer. I mean, I'm still happy to find it. Shame that the base is busted off. So hopefully more to come.
Responsible one on the ground. I'm kind of having a good day so far. I want to say that I only found 2 points last year, so this is my redemption tour.
Definitely, yeah, she's kicking my butt, that's for sure.
So this one is beautiful. The material here is insane. It's
yeah.
unlike anything.
Shit, that base.
I don't have it, you have it.
Oh, I have it in my pocket. Let's.
Oh, you probably really close to my face.
Hold that real quick.
Okay.
Because this base
here
is something else, dude.
It's just,
she found this. Look at the size of this base, guys.
And it stood out, the material.
Oh, yeah. You can see it well?
Yeah.
What an absolute heartbreaker. Giant.
Okay, well, I can...
Oh, we're doing this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, the first time I flipped it, so that'll look really nice in the film.
All right, here.
All right, let's see what this thing is.
It's got a little bit covered up.
Could be missing a tip. Could... Oh, I think it's full. It's full.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a cool point.
It's a sweet point too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a cool point.
Oh, that's so sweet. I was just saying, because she was like, oh my gosh, I found another one and I feel bad. I'm like, who cares, man? Like, we found a new spot. We got permission. And a lot of times when we get that, they're dud spots. And this is full of flint. There's flakes everywhere. Who cares if you found two and I haven't found anything? Whatever. But, I mean, we're finding, I'm happy. That is a killer. I think that's like a little Palmer or something. So that bifurcate one, now this, if that's a little Palmer, then good chances of some early archaic stuff in here. So nice job. High five. Get to join the action today. A couple scrapers for me, little brokes here and there. I did have that one earlier, that broken bifurcate. Been walking for, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so since then. We moved a couple rows over to see if we couldn't pick up a better spot. And there's a lot of flint in here. I can see it all over. I did just walk up on a point. So my first, looks like whole point for 2025. Looks like a pretty good one. Oh yeah. How about that? Little shallow notch on that side, but it's got a tip on it. And probably, I'm not sure what material it could be. Could be Indiana green. Regardless, first point of 2025, hole one. Hopefully we'll find a bunch more.
All right, I found another one. It's sitting on a nice little pedestal, so there's no questions about what it is. It's a really nice little blade with some really nice working.
Really nice.
This is the line.
Yeah, I was saying we're looking at the top of the hill here.
This side was mine.
From where I'm walking.
This side is his, so.
There's a flake right there on top.
He can have the flake.
I get the flake is on my side of the line. This is on her side of the line. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
How's that? Oh yeah, it's really well worked, isn't it? A little thicker than I thought.
Yeah, it's pretty thick.
Probably pre-formed. Looks good. Hmm? My hand? Oh, jeez. Yeah, really well worked. Just doesn't, I don't know, it could have been just used as a blade, or maybe, like I said, you like a pre-formed, not notched yet, but good find.
I'll take it.
No matter what, so, all right, keep going. Something in the ground here, guys. I can see some working on it. I can't tell for sure. Could be a flake with some little working on it, or could be a point. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's in there pretty good. Yeah, I can definitely see some working on that edge, but it's got a weird shape, so let's see here.
Oh, it's in there.
It's got some pressure.
What is that? That could be the base. What if that's the base of the giant plant?
It's a drill. Oh wow, guys.
Wow.
That's
incredible.
Tiny tip nick, but that's a pretty, yeah, like that was kind of throwing me because that looked like a tip right there, and I could see this edge was all worked. I think that's a heck of a drill right there. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a ding on the tip, which is so common with drills, it seems like. Not gonna complain about that. It's a pretty sweet find right there, so hopefully we'll find some more. Guys, about 10 minutes after I found that drill, we went down, turned around, and came back, and it looks like I got a little tiny one on the ground here. It's got some pretty color to it though. Everything's, well, I shouldn't say everything, that drill wasn't, but most of the stuff's sitting right on top. I think this got tilled up in the fall and been sitting all winter. All the little pedestals like that. What's that?
Color.
Yeah, I thought that was, oh, it's whole. I thought that was broke, but that little shoulder, but I think it's just worked right off like that, kind of flat on that side. Yeah, a little kind of goofy thing, which is usually what I find. Tika finds the G10s. I just find the G's. So happy with it though. right, guys, I got another one here. Tika's got a point here she wants to show you. She decided to kick it out earlier or flip it. I don't know.
This isn't the one I kicked. That's still in the case.
Yeah. You can bring the, yeah. There you go. Looks like it would have been a heck of a.
I did pull this. Yeah. See, that's what was showing.
Look at the little. It almost looks like I can't. Obviously, the base is broke, so probably not a. Probably a little corner notch thing. I mean, a good sized point. Unfortunately.
I think I find more points by accident.
Yeah. She's had there's a blunt too that or a half scraper she stepped on earlier, so she's got quite a few that have come by the way of flipping or just her foot. But I got one in the side of the hill here. Looks like Indiana green. Kind of stuck in the side of the hill there.
Bottoms.
Yeah, see little notches there, so I'm hoping it's got a tip on it. You got it? So I'm sure please be there. And it is got a tiny tip break. Dang. Little tiny notches on it. Really thin though. Real thin, some serrations, just a tiny tip. All right. About an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours left, so hopefully we'll find some more. The hill's going up a little higher and seems to be a lot more material.
Hey guys, I found a really pretty one. So Mike just found the one on the side of the hill with the tip ding, and literally we're probably 15 feet from where he was.
Starting to find a lot of flint too.
Yeah, and we're kind of on a time crunch, so we're kind of trying to
This is where I wanted to start, but Tika didn't want to.
That's never true.
That's a lie.
He makes us start the farthest away possible.
Oh gosh, look at this. Look at this. This never gets old.
Oh.
Walking this row.
Okay, ready?
Seeing that thing. Let's hope it's.
I hope it's as long as a pencil.
I hope it's got a tip on it.
Oh my God! What is it?
It's what you see, isn't it?
It's what you see is what you got.
Wah, wah, wah. Nice little drill here. Looks like maybe a little bit of the base snapped off. I guess it is probably a new drill. Sweet.
Alright, so it's been a little while since we found anything. It's definitely getting late in the day.
Found some brokes.
Yeah, we found a lot of brokes. We found some really, really nice, well-made tips. It's getting kind of cold, so we're on our last probably half hour, and I did just find a Madison. First Madison that we found in this field.
Kind of wide, no?
Yep, funky tip. A little bit of a broken tip.
Is it?
A little teeny bit.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I got last point of the day
Last
right now.
point of the day now, last hour, so here we go.
Alright, so I'm still on last find of the day. I did just come across some polished slate. It looks like it has some drill holes. Yeah.
I told her to look for slate
I got
earlier.
yelled at earlier for not looking.
Yeah, there's a piece of slate and she didn't, but look at this, guys. I can see it right there. It's broken, obviously, but you can see it's drilled right there. Oh, wow, look at that. It's got tally marks in it.
Oh, wow.
3 of them?
3.
Holy crap. Yeah, look at that. It's all polished there along this edge. It's all smoothed out. Look at 3 tally marks. Does it have a drill?
Like this is.
Oh, probably like a broken drilled gorget. Does it have? It is drilled, right?
Is this like my pendant that I had from before that's broken?
Yeah, I mean it's been drilled. Let me see here. Focus here. Yeah, right there by my
Those
finger.
tally marks are cool.
drilled from that side and from that side, it looks like. Drilled from both sides, super polished. Look at that. 3 tally marks on that side. Unfortunately, yeah, it's, you know, very, very beat up. That's smooth as can be. That's the work side. That's the work side. It's broke there, and then obviously all down here. And I guess, yeah, probably like a chunk of a gorget, drilled gorget, and then with some tally marks on it. Still a heck of a find. That's cool as heck. She's like, oh, I got a little piece of slate.
You're about to show me what this is supposed to be like.
Yeah, neat. Oh, that's awesome. Good job. Alright guys, a couple minutes here after Tika found that piece of slate. Doing our last row this way, and then we're gonna head back to the truck. And I got one laying on the ground here, so I might have last point of the day. She's not mad. I'm not happy about that, but tiny little dude too. I have to back that out a little bit.
There we go.
Hopefully it's got a tip on it. It is a little guy. I know, I'm like, I really hope it's got a tip on it. Oh, it's got a needle tip on it, guys.
Nice one.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That is so tiny.
That is sweet, huh? I think it's, if that ear's not worked off a little bit, I think it's 100%, and it is. Yeah, look at that. Fingertip small. Sweet. I'm happy about that to end the day for me. All right, about 2 seconds after that little one, we walked maybe 10 feet. I got another one on the ground here, so I can see it's got a little chip off the base right there. Little base ding, otherwise it looks like it had a little kind of a bifurcate base. Yeah, good way to end the day. They said we've got maybe another row or so back to the truck, but this might be the last one for the day. So if it is, thanks for watching, everybody. We had a heck of a day, new spot. I don't know how many points we find. I'll do a cleanup, but it's got to be a dozen or more pieces. So like I said, thanks for watching, guys, and hope everybody's out there finding this year. This is our first video of the year, so we kicked off 2025 on a good one. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is a quick cleanup video for Sunday, April 13th. Tika and I went and we tried to do a hunt on a couple fields that we thought would be worked up. They weren't. Fortunately, part of the field that we had never asked permission was worked up, so we stopped and we were granted permission. And now I kind of wish I'd asked permission there a long time ago, because it was very good part of the field. So we're gonna hopefully go back down there tomorrow and finish everything out that we didn't walk. But this is what we did find last Sunday. I can't remember exactly everything that was on there, so I'll just kind of go through these real quick. There was obviously, just like always, some unfortunate big brokes, this huge base, some really nice tips, some brokes there, bases there. That one's almost complete. That was a shame right there. This one also, I can't remember if we videoed that one or not, but she kicked that one out. I remember that would have been a really good point, good size, some good serrations on that. There was some neat material in there. This was a scraper that I found. Really pretty there. Same with this. It's really cool colors there. There was a lot of tools in that field. Some little thumb scrapers. Hopefully that's showing up. Some thumb scrapers, and then some blunts or hafted scrapers. Pretty rough guy there. Obviously exhausted. So. And then there was a couple drills we found. I think I found this one. A little bit of a break to it on the bottom. This one I do remember videoing, because it was only just a tiny bit showing, and I thought maybe that was the tip of a point. pulled that out and ended up being this guy here. It's got some really nice work on it. See some Cortex on that side, but yeah, I don't find a ton of good sized drills, so I was happy with that. This was a cool piece that Tika found, I think right off the get-go, and you know, we didn't give it enough credit, but this thing is awesome. It's got some Cortex on there as well, but I think it's obviously just a big blade. This is all worked down on this side here. It does have a tip ding, but it's got some crazy nice workmanship on this edge. You can see it all there, and it's got one heck of a twist in it. Yeah, look at that. So that thing's definitely seen some use. Really cool find. And then some of the points. This was a really nice point that Tika found. It was a little palmer maybe. There was like I said, this is all part of one of our better sites, so it's very multicultural. Obviously, this looks like it's early archaic. This is also early archaic. This was a shame. I found this right off the get-go, and I didn't know. I thought it was a flake at first. I mean, this thing is as thin as it gets, and it's worked so nice on both sides. Yeah, look at the workmanship on that. And unfortunately, once I picked it up, I realized it's just a heck of a, probably like a Kanawha or a LaCroix. It's got just the tiniest base gone right there. It would have been just a little bifurcate base. I have another one from across the road, same kind of thing, big wings on it, super thin, and just a little bifurcated base. So I wish that was whole. But yeah, a couple early archaic pieces. Throw that one on the ground there. This one's kind of a beat up point, probably used up. This is a point that was kind of cool. So we find a bunch of these. I know I've mentioned that in some of our old videos. This is Indiana green, but they have it's just these little side notch pieces with these little flared out bases, and they always have like 2 or 3 heavy serration edges. Now, I don't know exactly what these are, but we do find these quite a bit down there on those sites, and usually they're broken. This one's got a little bit of a base ding. Usually the tips are gone and whatnot. This is one of the better ones. Yeah, they always have these 2 or 3 heavy serrations on the side. So that's a cool little piece there. That was one that I found towards the end. Kind of busted up. And then here's a big Madison. So some more recent pieces there. This was a really cool piece that Tika found. I don't know if that shows up really well. Yeah, it's worked very well. Just a big, I don't know if it's a preform or just a big blade triangle of some sort. And then this was another point that I picked up, kind of worked off on that side, but not a bad one there. And then probably my best point was this little guy here, which really cool with some good light. Yeah, you can see right through this thing. Tiny thing. I like finding those little ones. And then this was probably the find of the day, even though it was broken. This piece of slate here she picked up, and it is super polished. Unfortunately, it's broke down that side and then right there, but you can see right where my finger is, it's drilled right through there, and an equal drill hole on that side. So it was drilled from both sides. And then what makes it even more cool, yeah, so this whole edge's work is the 3 tally marks that you can see that are still present there. It looks like there was another one right there above my thumb where it broke. So handful of tally marks along that, probably a broken gorget. Obviously it was probably much larger at one time, but still, what a cool find. So anyway, like I said, this is everything from Sunday, April 13th on what's basically a newer spot for us. And we still had a really good amount of field left to walk. So I think we're gonna head down tomorrow. Conditions should be perfect. And fingers crossed, we'll find a bunch more. We'll bring them to you guys. Hopefully everybody's out finding, and have a great spring.